Hello and welcome to another FillQuick tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to explain how to manage account numbers inside of FillQuick. So first of all, what are account numbers and receiver numbers? Well, if I were to go over to a brand new account, and let's just say we were processing a new account, well, every account typically has a central station account number and a receiver number. And as we know, if we were putting an account online with the central station, they would typically require us to have this account number and receiver number in advance before we submit it over to the central station. So a lot of central stations give you these blocks of account numbers and receiver numbers. And in the past, what people have done was they would either have it in a spreadsheet, and when they create a brand new account, they would just take the next account number and receiver number in line, cross it off, and then repeat the process every time they get a brand new account. Well, with FillQuick, we can add blocks of account numbers, attach receiver numbers to that block of account numbers so that you could just click on this Get button, and all of a sudden when you click on the Select, for example, it'll automatically take the next account number and receiver number for this given block and assign it to that given customer. So let me show you how to configure this. If we were to go over to customers and then central station account numbers, it would instantly take us over to this page where we can create a brand new block of account numbers. So if I were to click on new block over here, you will see a pop-up happens with a description. Now we're going to create a brand new block of account numbers, and for this demonstration's sake, I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say you're using COPS monitoring. And for COPS monitoring, they're giving you a block of account numbers for GSM radios, let's just say. Okay? And for GSM radios, they're going to say it's going to start off with an X account number. And they're giving you a block of account numbers from 10050 to 10060. So for this sake, let's just say they're giving you a block of account numbers for 10050 to 10060. Central stations always account for and allot a receiver number to that block. So let's just say they gave you this receiver number as this phone number. Well, this phone number is going to be associated to every single account number in between this range. And by the way, if you click on this help, it'll show you examples of what's going on here. So feel free, if you are adding your block of account numbers and you're still a little confused, to click on that help and take a look at the examples. But I'm going to show you what's going on here when we create this block. So when I create this block, it's now going to show that we have a block of COPS monitoring GSM radio account numbers in between the range of, you see how it added the X to all the account numbers in that range? So X10050 all the way to X10060. This means X10050, X10051, 52, 53, as you get the point, which is totaling 11 account numbers. And there are none that are used so far, which means we have 11 of these account numbers available left to use on brand new accounts. So let's just say we're getting a brand new account right now. A sales rep submitted an account over, and we want to put this account online and actually process it. So we would go to the new accounts. And here when we click this Get button under Central Station Account Number, you will see that we now have this COPS Monitoring GSM Radio account number that we can select, which if I select it, it'll automatically fill out the account number and the receiver number here for you, so that you don't have to have a spreadsheet, or maybe perhaps in the past you guys and gals wrote down on a piece of paper all the accounts in that block and you just crossed it off. Well, if account numbers are used up, it'll automatically, after we process this account, show as used, and the next time I click on this Get button, it would be X10051 that would happen and occur. Now, one last thing I want to point out is this is if the central station gave you a block of account number account numbers that is associated with telephone numbers. Sometimes central stations will give you a block of account numbers with with IP addresses or any other unique identifiers. So the receiver number can be either a telephone number, which is in the case of obviously a telephone receiver, or any identifier in the case of an IP receiver. The identifier for the IP receiver is sometimes a line card number, but not always. It is basically anything that can identify the receiver. This is why there are no restrictions on the receiver number format when IP is selected. So it could be any number that you so choose that the central station gives you if you need that selected as IP. But for the most case, if it's going to be a phone number, you would just make sure that you create your block as telephone block numbers. And again, just to show that to you, if I go over to central station account numbers, you will see if we create a block, like let's just say we're creating another one called COPS monitoring, and let's just say IP cameras. And they give you a prefix of, let's just say H on these, and it's going to be from 10035 to 10045. And if we switch this over to IP, and maybe they give you 123.45.345.66. We create the block. You will see that all the account numbers in this range now, in this block of accounts, have that IP receiver as this. 123.45.345.66. And just to better show that to you, if I go to create a brand new account, and I were to select that COPS monitoring IP cameras, you will see it instantly fills out the next block of account numbers and the IP that's associated to that block of account numbers. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, thank you very much for your feedback. Support@FillQuick.com is our support team's email address. If you have any questions, we love hearing your feedback. So do feel free to reach out to our support team, or as well, if you are a customer of ours already, as you know, from the top, you can click on your name, your username, and then click on the feedback tab, and that'll open up a portal to where we have a community where you guys and gals can interact and tell us what type of features you want to see upcoming to the software. Thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you are on YouTube. Thank you.